Well, it seems to be storming over here down at the lake. Once again, perfect timing. We're only here for a few days and it is storming. Well, not quite exactly yet, but there is definitely some lightning over here. I think the last time I recorded a storm down here was probably the beginning of last year. And that was not a very big storm. We are actually in a severe thunderstorm watch. I do have this on alert standby. See if this gives us any alerts, like warnings. This is a Uniden BC 125 AT. I have not heard that thing go off on alert yet, but it'd be interesting to see if it does. That is, if we get any warnings. So I have that on standby right now. So I guess we'll see what happens. Just some dim lightning over there. It's actually pretty nice out here. I think it was 81 degrees today, which is surprisingly warm for this time of year. Matter of fact, back in Lincoln, we broke a record for, I think it was March 21st, something like that. We broke a record of 93 degrees, which is really, I mean, that's pretty warm for March. I think the last record in Lincoln was set in 1907 at 88. So 93, that's a big jump. Especially for breaking a record. Well, I mean, it's not a huge jump, but it's a pretty decent sized jump. Yeah. 1907. So that's about 119 years ago when that record was broken. And we just broke it again. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if anything interesting happens out here. I think I'll actually just run this on a cycle real quick.
Monday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. Tuesday and Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 60s. Lows in the mid-40s. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Warmer with highs in the mid-70s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Thursday, mostly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 40%. Thursday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of showers. Lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 50%. Friday, partly sunny with a chance of showers. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 50%. The current time is 11:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of the Missouri, Ozarks, and extreme southeast Kansas for today and tonight. Weather hazards expected: slight tornado risk, slight hail risk, slight thunderstorm wind damage risk, elevated lightning risk. Elevated excessive rainfall risk, limited non-thunderstorm wind risk. Discussion. Southerly wind gusts of 25 to 40 miles per hour will continue to occur this afternoon before slightly diminishing this evening tonight. There is a slight risk, level 2 of 5, for severe storms this evening and tonight. A line of storms looks to move through during the evening and overnight hours with the potential for damaging winds and brief tornadoes as the primary threats. Localized flash flooding will also be possible. Lower confidence hazards include large hail between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. Cold temperatures could promote frost development Sunday and Monday mornings if winds stay light. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation may be needed this evening and tonight for the entire area. At 11 p.m. in Osage Beach, it was cloudy. The temperature was 74 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity 63%. Wind was south at 7 miles an hour, and the pressure was 29.91 inches and steady. Around the region, at Sedalia, rain was falling with a temperature of 68. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 72 at Vichy and 72 at Springfield. At Columbia, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 72. Elsewhere across the Midwest, at Kansas City, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 44. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 72 at Little Rock, 77 at St. Louis, and 75 at Memphis. Once again, at 11 p.m. in Osage Beach, it was 74 degrees under cloudy skies. Here is your National Weather Service forecast for central Missouri, including the cities of Camdenton, Osage Beach, Warsaw, Lebanon, and surrounding communities. Tonight, showers with a chance of thunderstorms late this evening, then showers with thunderstorms likely after midnight. Cooler with lows in the upper 40s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming west after midnight. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain near 100%. Saturday, cloudy with a chance of showers in the morning, then mostly sunny in the afternoon. Much cooler with highs in the upper 50s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Saturday night, mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the upper 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour, diminishing to around 5 miles an hour after midnight. Sunday, sunny. Highs in the lower 60s. Northwest winds 5.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a different, script on that than the one in Lincoln. But it mentioned slight risk of hail, 1 to 2 inches. That's crazy. I doubt that's gonna happen though. It doesn't really look like it's gonna hit us very long. Yeah, it's still pretty far out, but give it about 15, 30 minutes and see what happens. Wow, it looks like the wind decided to pick up quite a bit. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle. This canopy right here is perfectly designed. There's literally a tornado inside this. The wind's swirling around and throwing this pole. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is for. I mean, nothing really, other than the lightning, there doesn't really seem to be much going on. And wind. Not the lightning, wind and rain. There's not much lightning. But it's super windy. It's sprinkling a little bit, but not much. Big raindrops though. Never mind, it's starting to come down a little bit. I worry about this tree right here. It hangs over the lake, right over the dock. I just feel like one of these days it's just gonna fall right on top of it. I mean, there's no leaves on the right side of it. It's all just hanging over the lake. Same for that one too. You can kind of see how it kind of just hangs there. It's tilted. There's actually a couple of trees, dead trees in the back that fell over during the storm that came through a couple weeks ago. But I wasn't here for that. I don't know if that was last week or this, yeah. Last week or a couple weeks ago, I don't remember. Whoa! Seen that one. There's some thunder. You know, I wonder if it's even possible for a tornado to hit this area. Because we're on the Lake of the Ozarks. It's just a bunch of big valleys. Kind of gets me wondering. Ooh. I mean, I'd imagine it would happen, but it'd be very difficult for it to continue for a long period of time. It's probably something I'll have to look up. Yeah, we got lightning above us now. Actually, I think it goes back there. Well, I just looked at the radar. We're kind of right in the middle of it, so I think this is just probably about as much lightning as we're gonna get. I kind of figured it'd be more active, but that's just my high expectancy. Starting to get a little chilly though. Still got the radio on standby. Don't know how much longer the battery is gonna last though. Wind's dying down. Whoa. Oh, that was right there. I just barely see the strike on it. I think it's foggy out here or something. Or maybe that's just rainfall. Probably a downdraft over there. I've seen some pretty dark red spots on the radar, so that might have been what it was. Because I could see the bolt, but it was, yeah. Must have been a downdraft over there. And I think I think whatever's in that direction is coming directly at us, so I wouldn't be surprised if it starts pouring over here pretty soon. Yeah, I'm starting to see that fogginess. Wait, what just happened? I didn't even see that one. I just started recording and all of a sudden it's loud thunder. That was weird. Maybe I blinked. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Radio still on standby. But honestly, I doubt it's gonna go off because I'm sure we would have got that warning by now. I guess that's something we will find out another day if it does make a sound or something like that. I don't know. I'm just curious if it makes an alert tone or something. Like my Midland. That's behind us now. Whoa! That one's gonna be loud. Yeah, I think it's behind us now. But there's not really much to see up front, so it's all just trees. I don't really want to run up to the garage. We got a detached garage. I don't really want to run out there. That means I'd be out in the rain. So no point in doing that. So I think I'll just stay here. I guess maybe the front door might have some kind of view. I don't know. Here comes the rain again. Wow, I am getting sprayed by mist. Okay. Yeah, now it's really starting to come in. Whoa. Do you see it shut off that light? That shut that light off twice. I think it's solar powered. Well, I'll go see what's going up front. I don't know if we're gonna get much, but probably gonna get sprayed. That was another one of those explosive thunder. This spot isn't actually too bad. I mean, there's not much overhang on this, but I'm not getting rained on too much. Probably wouldn't work too much if it was wind was coming the other direction. Or if there was any wind at all, actually. It's not too bad right now. But I think I am actually going to be calling it a night here pretty soon, because it is quite literally midnight, so. And there actually wasn't really much to this storm. I mean, good while of hard rain, some wind, definitely some pretty good lightning, but not much. most of the lightning activities and kind of in the front of the storm. The rest of it's just rain. And it's starting to come back down again. Oh, seen that one. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Plus, if I stay out here, I'm gonna get sick from all this rain. Yeah. That is the end of this video. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.